Hey everyone, I wanted to do a video about another plant that I just got, but first I have to give a little history behind obtaining this plant. As some of you may or may not know, I live in Arkansas, and there are some plants that grow wild here in Arkansas. There's wild elderberry, strawberry, raspberry, and a specific kind of grape called a muscadine. I don't know where any of these wild plants are. If you ask people that tell you about them, they kind of say, well, they're out in the woods, or you have to go down this dirt road and they're growing alongside this fence, and I have to get there before the deer do. And so it's kind of like they don't really want to tell you because it's their find and they don't want to share their treasures with deer and another person. So I thought, well, being that muscadines grow wild in Arkansas, surely I can go to the nursery here in town and pick up a muscadine, plant it in the ground, and be on my way. No. I went to 2 or 3 different nurseries. I went to a couple of different big box stores, and nobody has muscadines. This one place does, but I wanted the specific one. They have a red one and kind of a bronze or a white one. Well, the red one I hear is kind of tart, and I thought, well, I don't really want that, so I figured I'd go for the bronze or the white one. Well, those are called scuppernongs, and so one of the guys at the nursery kept asking me if I wanted a scuppernong, and I thought he thought that it was like Pirate Day, and he was waiting for me to come on the lot so he could use his best pirate impersonation. I've asked ye, Scuppernong, what brings you into me nursery? And then I thought, he thought he was in a pub, and he was very thirsty, and again, giving him the opportunity to use the pirate voice. I've asked you, landlubber, bring me another pint of Scuppernong. And then lastly, thinking, well, he must think he's a pirate, and he's in search of some kind of treasure. I've asked me, hearty, I'll sail to the ends of the sea to find the buried Scuppernong. But no, none of those. And don't worry, I won't do any more pirate impersonations. What a Scuppernong is a bronze or a white muscadine. All Scuppernongs are muscadines, but not all muscadines are Scuppernongs. If you want to know way too much information about Scuppernong and muscadines, Google it. Wikipedia has a whole slew of information. A grape that's been around a long time, and a specific one that I was looking for is called Carlos. I hear that it makes good wine, jam, jelly, and seeing that I make wine, and occasionally jam and jelly, I figured I'd give it a try. So with none of the nurseries around having the Scuppernongs or the muscadines, I went online and typed in Carlos Scuppernong, and got a couple of different things, one on Etsy, a couple on eBay, a couple at a nursery that you had to have a $50 minimum order, and then on top of shipping would be like $60, $70. And so I kind of checked out this one on eBay, and it was called Fruit and More, and it's fruit underscore the letter N underscore more. Had high, like 100%, positive ratings. Went on his eBay store and looked at all the plants and trees and everything that he had, and I found a Carlos Scuppernong. So it's kind of a 2-part video. Like, I wanted to tell you, hey, we're going to be planting a Scuppernong, and also, like, if you're looking for a Scuppernong, a specific kind. I don't know if he had a whole bunch of different varieties. He had Carlos and then another 1 or 2 for sure. But I wanted to give you kind of a heads up that this guy is pretty legit on eBay. So it was $14.95. He shipped for free. I got a kind of an instant back to me email verifying my purchase. The following day I got an email from him that he was going to mail it that day, and 2 or 3 days later I received it. So he's in McMinnville, Tennessee. I'm in Arkansas, and I got it in like 2 days. So I just wanted to give you, kind of show you what it looks like in case you're wanting one of these. I would definitely recommend going to Fruit and More. I'll put a link to his store down in the description box if you want to check it out. And so what I got, let me turn this around so you can see. What I got from him was in this small mailing tube. He put two of them together and taped them here, and right in the center was this. So inside of this newspaper, it's bound with twine, 2, 3, 4 different spots, a bamboo stake running all the way up the length of the vine for secure, to hold it secure. More twine up here, 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 all the way down. A nice tag saying that it's Carlos Bronze Scuppernong, if you can see that. Plastic bag wrapped in newspaper, and judging by the diameter on the base of the vine here, it's probably at least a 2-year-old vine. I believe that's what it said on the website. I could have sworn I thought that it said 1 year. I thought, well, it's going to be tiny, like up in this size. And I was okay with that, but it's way bigger than I expected. It looks like it hasn't really been pruned all that well. It's got a bunch of different shoots coming up off of it. But once it's planted, I can kind of start training it the way I want and take off any excess that I may not want. So I just wanted to show you this. If you're looking for a scuppernong, if you're looking for any other kinds of fruit trees, plants, cuttings, flowers, this guy has everything. Check it out. It's on eBay, called Fruit and More. So this weekend I'm going to be busy planting, and seeing as how that I make wine, I probably will for sure be making some Carlos Scuppernong wine. So probably next year. I don't know if it's going to produce all that well this year, but next year for sure I'll hopefully get a harvest and start making some wine. Anyway, that's it. I just wanted to share that with you, and I hope you have a good day. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.